Tito, and this is the bronze plaque, by the way, which will be hung in the Hall of Fame, because I don't think you've had a chance to see that yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Tito Santana.
Arriba! Well, I welcome her as one of the boys because she is one of the boys. She refereed many a match that I was in, and I used to have a lot of fun with her. But make her work a little harder in the ring, but she didn't take no shit from nobody. I can tell you.
One match, you kissed me up my arm. I'm checking in, and it's like biting the side of my mouth, so I don't laugh. She said, don't laugh.
But we continue to be friends, and I do want to thank everybody that's here, because without you guys, there wouldn't be no wrestling, there wouldn't be no Hulk Hogan, there wouldn't be no Vince McMahon, there wouldn't be anybody, and it's because of the wrestling fans. And it's usually the wrestling fans, when we go to appearances, the Comic-Cons, that come up and tell you, you were a big part of my childhood. And I want to thank you for that. And you see those people that will spend their last dime to get a picture or an autograph from you. And I personally, and I'm sure there's a lot of the other boys that do the same thing, if they're struggling to, come up with the cash, we usually let them slide, and give them whatever they want. Because without them, we wouldn't be anybody. I want to thank everybody here in New York, because every time I've wrestled, whether it was in the Garden, my very first match in the Garden was against Johnny Rods.
One more time!
No, he's too young for me. But Johnny Rods was one of the best. If you were going to make it in New York, you had to get through Johnny Rod. And he basically decided who made it and who didn't make it. Anybody who tried to mess and get funny with Johnny Rods in the ring, it didn't take long for them to find out that he wasn't somebody to mess with. And I am very grateful, Johnny, for being your friend for all these years. And you have a wonderful wife. We've known each other for how many years? Since 1979. We go back a long ways. I am very grateful that I did play. Somebody mentioned the fact that I played football. I did play college football with Tully Blanchard and the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I ended up playing with the Kansas City Chiefs for a little while. And then I went to Canada, and I played in Canada for about a year and a half. And I was very lucky that I got my degree. Wrestling has been good to me, and it's been good to a lot of the boys. It's been really, really good to me, but the fact that I had an education, when I do any speaking to, kids, I always tell them, education is the most important thing for anybody. And I was so lucky when I gave Vince McMahon my notice in 1993 that I had my teaching degrees, and I ended up teaching for 26 years. I have 3 boys. My oldest one's a lawyer, married to another lawyer. My middle one graduated from Princeton, and he traveled all over the world. And right now, a couple of weeks ago, we moved him to Rochester, New York. He's one of the head guys for a book company. And then my youngest son, he's got I don't even know, he's got a pretty high position with Amazon, but he's doing very well. And I have a wonderful wife that I've been married to for going on 43 years.
Yeah.
And I have some grandchildren. I was talking to somebody, I have my wife and I babysit for a 3 and a 5-year-old. And when they go home, my ass is dragging. I mean, they beat you up. And, you know, everything has been, right now, I am going through the best time of my life. And I am so grateful for everybody. Thank you, Seth, for bringing me out here. It's a big honor for me. And thank everybody for being professional wrestling fans. Arriba!
Don't call him Chico.